One of the reasons why, despite all of the challenges, despite all of the effort I have to put into this, I enjoy being a content creator is because, well, I'm gonna be honest, I love gear. And the reason why I get to review so much gear every month is because I actually use them outside of this channel and outside of the content. The gear that I review comes with me in both work and play. I use them in my professional photography and at the same time every day as a hobbyist. And I gotta tell you, it doesn't happen often enough, but every once in a while, there is a new piece of gear or a new accessory that basically changes everything. When I was starting out as a content creator, reviewing stuff for landscape photography, I came across this. This is the HNY K series, the world's first fully magnetic filter system. Now this came out around 2016 or 2017 if I'm not mistaken, and this is also the reason why I let go of all the filters I had before this. Needless to say, the magnetic mounting system changed the game for me. But now it's 2025 and this one just got an upgrade. This is the HNY K series magnetic filter holder Mark III. Before we talk about the Mark III, let me show you how the original version works. The HNY K series uses a thin adapter that you screw onto the front of your lens. The main filter holder has screws on two sides, and that basically has a slot wherein the adapter inserts into. You then tighten the screws to keep the holder in place. As you can see at this point, magnets are not yet involved. Now, one of the biggest difference of the Mark III is that it uses a different adapter. As you can see, the thread is on this side and it basically has a bit of an indentation that takes in the outer rim of the lens. What that does is basically lessen the width between the front element of your camera and the first layer of the filters. Now with the KH100 filter holder, it doesn't have screws anymore, but it instead has these sliding locks. When you slide the locks down, it basically opens up the surface that is now magnetic and matches the magnets on this new adapter. This same adapter is also being used in the HNY Revo Ring Swift system. Now all we need to do is basically let the magnets meet and it's already mounted. And to secure it, you only need to flick the sliding locks upwards. Once that's securely in place, all you need to do is insert your drop-in filter and even slap on your square magnetic GND. Lock it so it doesn't slide down. Of course, this also works with HNY square magnetic filters, such as the solid ND filters, the mist filter, the square polarizer, and the night diffusion filter. And of course, you can stack them together by following the polarity markers. But you know, in addition to the convenience of the magnetic system, in addition to the shockproof glass and the color neutral glass, one of the things I love about the HNY K series, and especially the K series Mark III, is that it's very secure. I always do this just to test if it will ever fall out of my camera. Well, because if it doesn't fall out when I'm holding the filter holder, then I'm pretty sure it won't fall out when I'm holding my camera. So you get the point. When it comes to filter holders, one common concern that photographers will always have is if the filter holder will not be visible in frame when you are using ultra-wide angle lenses. Now in the previous generations of filter holders, it was always the Sony 16 to 35 GM version 1 that was kind of my baseline. Some filter holders worked well with it, but some filter holders also had a bit of an issue because they are too thick and the edges of the filter will be seen on the sides. But since that is a pretty dated lens, and also because we know from the older generations of the K series that it works fine with the K series filter holder, then I thought maybe I should check this with an even wider lens. So I tested this with the Laowa 10mm f2.8. Of course, this is much wider than the 16 to 35 GM version 1 or 2, and I was pleasantly surprised that this filter holder works well with that. And yes, there we go. This is again the HNY K series magnetic filter system with the KH100 Mark III filter holder. Now, if you have any questions about this or you have any questions about filters, then you can of course leave them down below in the comment section. Aside from that, if you've gotten this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nico Valenzuela. I'm a landscape and architectural photographer and I review a lot of gear. And if you're into any of that, then you might want to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. But in any case, thank you for watching.